America bank failure. Now, I've been bringing it to you guys that the bank to bank run has started for weeks now. The Fed is bailing out the stinky bankers left and right. Now, I'm bringing to you more evidence that the Fed is easing restrictions, easing laws to eliminate what bankers need to do risky investing with your money. What do I mean your money? The money we put into our savings, to our checkings, to our 401s, to our whatever they're holding. They're gambling on derivatives, and I brought it to you in the last month how much derivatives there are in the world versus how much cash there is or how much gold there is in the world. And derivatives 100 times overtake all the monetary money around the world versus if you include the whole world, not just America. So what's happening is that bankers are in trouble. They're not liquid. They don't have cash. Bank to bank lending, called the repo, hit up to almost 10%, and which is crazy when interest rates at an all-time low, almost 0% in America. We never had interest rate this low before. But I want to show you something that I got from the Federal Deposit Insurance Company, okay? And what I want you to pay attention to is this stuff on the bottom. Let me get this thing out because I freestyle everything. Here we go. All right, I'm not scripted. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is what happened in 2006, okay? In 2006, there was 0 bank failures. And then 2007, there was 3 bank failures, okay? And then it went to 25, 104, the 157, and these are in millions of assets that they had. Now, what I want to show you right now is 2018. See, 2018 has 0 bank failures. Then 2019 has 3 bank failures, and it looks like the same thing that happened here. Look, it's a exact same thing that's happening here. You had 0, you had 3. You had 0 in 2018. In 2019, you have 3. And then what is going to happen in 2020 is, I don't have a crystal ball, not financial advice, probably what's going to look like in 2008 historically, because it keeps repeating itself, okay? Now, the problem is that the Fed doesn't have that many stimulus to inject the patient, the economy, to survive, because they're already at all-time low interest rate. They already, are EQing money. They're already bailing out banks. I'm not sure what else can they do. So this might be a situation where the dollar goes down for the count and it's a TKO. It's over. You know what I mean? I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm not trying to be a fear monger. But the probability, what's going on around us, not being reported on CNN, not being reported on NBC, and all this stuff, is that U.S. is in major trouble. We have significant debt from corporations to local, state, and federal government, from the population. 7 million people defaulted on their car payments a couple of months ago. And we have a situation where everyone's in debt. We don't produce that much in America anymore. We outsource out everything to China, and now we're mad at China because they're becoming our producers of products for $5 so we can buy it cheap. And with us bullying all these different countries, with us being the police of all these different countries, that costs a lot of money. No one even knows how many wars we're in. Nobody knows how many countries we're invading in right now. Over 180 countries we're in, guys. No one has information about that. That's money. That's money that we're not spending at home. And who's benefiting from all this stuff, guys? Well, guess what? The elites, the printers of money, the masters of men, the merchants of death. They make a lot of money selling bullets, airplanes, bombs, what have you. But the working class, the middle class, their buying power is just decreasing and decreasing. And from what you see historically, that 2006 we had 0 banks closed, and then 3, and then 25, and right now in 28 2018 we had 0 and 3. It looks very, very, very similar. What's happening? And let's see how many years is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right about the 10 years that every boom and bust happens, guys. Somewhere around there. This time's going a little bit over. And the central bankers, the Fed, they control all this stuff, and they're printing money, and they have everyone working for their money, guys. All right. Now, some guy said last video I did that, hey, I just talk about doom and gloom, blah, 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 blah. Well, guys, this is the situation that we're in right now, and I'm just ringing the alarm. If you don't think it's doom and gloom, great. Think for yourself. The whole thing is, I want you to think for yourself. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, okay? I'm just seeing what I'm seeing, and I'm giving it to you without the sugarcoat, without the fluff. You want to listen to me? Great. You don't want to listen to me? Great. I highly recommend no one listen to me, and do your own fucking due diligence, brother. Do your own fucking due diligence. Don't just sit there and hate. Get on the fucking computer and see, is these banks getting bailed out by the Fed? How much are they bailing out? Keep reading. Go to the Fed website. Go to other believable websites that you believe in. Keep digging, and then you'll come to the truth yourself, my man. Okay? Now, why do I ring the alarm? Because I want people to realize that what's going on around them, because they're not telling it to you on entertainment, education YouTube channels, right? They're not telling it to you on the average stream media, because 5 or 6 corporations own all of that, okay? They're not telling it to you, and that's why we see stocks going up and up and up. How is that happening, dude? The banks are fucking dry. They're fucking non-liquid. They don't got no fucking money. They spend everyone's money. They gamble it away. The Fed is bailing them out right now behind the scene. They're not telling us, is it X bank or Y bank? They're not telling anything. They're bailing them out. They're printing more money. They're loosening up bank regulation. I mean, guys, I don't know what the fuck, you know what I mean? And here's a great thing, guys. Think for yourself. Do your own homework. And that's all I'm trying to do on this YouTube channel, is to say things that's not being said by the indoctrination education, indoctrination media, that, hey, the bankers, the elites, the people close to the money are getting free money, and there's no bailout for you and me, but there's always a bailout for central bankers. There's always bailouts for the elite corporations. There's always bailout for, X, Y, and Z. I mean, Congress, they have health care, but the average people in America don't have health care. I don't understand. They have their pensions, but, GE's putting stop on people's pensions. There are workers complaining that they can't make enough living working every day, okay? So that's where the situation we're at right now, guys. And I'm not trying to scare anyone. It's just what it is, dude. I'm just reporting it without sugarcoating it, guys. I know no one's going to do it. That's why I stepped up to do it for you guys, okay? Don't take my word. Do your research. This is not financial advice. Now, there's great opportunities upon us. But majority of people are going to get wrecked, unfortunately. And is the central bankers' fractional reserve, fake funny money. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the channel. Click the like button. Share this message, guys. Let me know what state you're from. Let me know your opinion. Do you trust the bankers? Do you own any Bitcoin? And what state are you in, man? What country are you in? Much love. Peace.